Close your eyes and imagine the perfect shot. The lighting is hitting the subject just right. The location is a dream. And you're moving through the scene with a camera that feels like an extension of your own hand. No heavy rigs, no external monitors clunking around, no overheating warnings, and, most importantly, no missed focus. For the last 5 years, the Sony FX3 has been the gold standard for the solo operator and the high-end B-cam. But as we stand here in 2026, the industry has shifted. The demands of Netflix, the rise of 8K streaming, and the integration of AI-driven post-production have pushed the original FX3 to its absolute limit. The world has been screaming for a successor. And finally, the silence from Tokyo has been broken. Welcome to the future of portable cinematography. Welcome to the Sony FX3 II. If you're watching this right now, you're likely a filmmaker, a documentarian, or a high-end content creator who refuses to compromise. You know the struggle of trying to match a compact body to a Venice 2 or an FX9. You've felt the pain of rolling shutter artifacts during a fast-paced action sequence. You've been waiting for a camera that doesn't just keep up with the industry, but sets the pace for the next 5 years. Today, we are going deeper than any spec sheet you've seen. We are breaking down the rumored 16-megapixel partially stacked sensor, the 4K 240 frames per second slow-motion capabilities, and the potential for a global shutter that could change the game forever. This isn't just a camera review. This is a survival guide for the 2026 filmmaking landscape. Let's start with the most explosive rumor circulating in the professional circles of Los Angeles and New York. The sensor. For the FX3 II, Sony is reportedly moving away from the traditional 12-megapixel architecture. The leaks are pointing toward a new 16-megapixel partially stacked full-frame sensor. Now, why 16? Why not 33 or 50? Because Sony understands the cinema DNA. This sensor is designed for one thing: dynamic range. By keeping the pixel count relatively low, Sony is ensuring that the FX3 II remains a low-light monster. But the stacked nature of the sensor is the real story. This allows for data readout speeds that were previously impossible in this form factor. We are talking about 4K recording at a staggering 240 frames per second. Imagine capturing the spray of a wave or the movement of a high-speed chase with that level of clarity, all on a camera that fits in your jacket pocket. But it's not just about speed, it's about the global shutter mystery. While the high-end Sony A9 III brought global shutter to the photography world, filmmakers have been begging for it in the FX line. If the FX3 II launches with a global shutter, it effectively kills the rolling shutter effect entirely. No more jello buildings when you're panning. No more distorted propellers or fans. It would make the FX3 II the ultimate tool for crash cams, drone work, and high-octane sports cinematography. Even if Sony opts for an ultra-fast rolling shutter, the stacked sensor tech means the readout will be so fast, estimated at under 2 milliseconds, that for 99% of shoots, the difference will be invisible. Now let's talk about the brain. The Bion's XR processor is being augmented by a dedicated AI processing unit, similar to what we saw in the A7RV, but tuned specifically for cinema. This isn't just about face tracking. This is human